Hello friends, and welcome back to another live stream here on Simple Takeoffs. Here I am. I'm just going to load up the sim real quick because it disappeared on us. You do not believe the issues we've been having today, friends. The hoops I've had to jump through in order to secure this 737-700 is something that I can literally write a novel about today, but hopefully that's all behind us. Let me just put you over to the screen while the sim loads real quick. But yeah, guys, we finally did it. We got the 737-700 by PMDG. And yeah, I just wanted to check it out real quick. It's the end of the night, and I've never flown a 737 in my life. So I thought there's no sense in making a fool of ourselves trying to fly it without having any practice. Considering that this is literally the second time I'm even loading it. So I had it loaded up and ready to go in the sim, but of course it crashed on me. It has just been a heck of a day. My index finger is literally sore from clicking refresh, guys. And I know a whole bunch of you in, I've seen in XB stream and Captain Canada V1, etc. You've all mentioned that a lot of you have paid for it and you haven't even gotten the email yet to activate with the activation code and all that. So just be patient. I think the servers are really taking a beating today, but I think we're going to get there eventually. At least I did. And I'm pretty sure by tomorrow morning, most of these issues should be behind us, and they should have opened up the sale for the rest of us. So, but yeah, I had to click refresh so many times. It's unbelievable, guys. I am very excited to showcase this for you real quick and just give you a little aesthetic tour of the 737-700. We all know PMDG is one of the most professional flight simulation developers out there, so which is the reason we've all been waiting for so long to get our hands on this airplane, and we finally did. So here's my fingers crossed that the sim will finally cooperate with me at the end of the night. It has been 5.5 hours of non-stop attempt after attempt to download this, but finally we're able to activate our code. We're able to download the aircraft. It's 1.6 gigabytes, so it's quite the large file, but downloaded pretty quickly after all the shenanigans with the servers. So that was the part that took the longest, but yeah, aside from that, we're good to go. We got the aircraft, and it's beautiful. It's looking really good. Before we start though, I would appreciate if you click like for me on this stream, and you subscribe to the channel for tons of live streams coming up, including with this 737. And I was originally, I am planning a flight for tomorrow, guys, but I don't know, just seeing the other streamers fly this, it is night and day from the A320NX, which is what I'm kind of used to. The A320NX is one of the most complete airplanes I've flown so far in my young, 4 or 5 month flight simulation career, and in this channel's young life so far. And I have no complaints about it. I mean, the fly-by-wire is an amazing aircraft considering the fact that it's free. But this, just based on my quick look at it, guys, it is on another level. I'm just hoping, praying that it loads. Why don't we do this? So in the meantime, if we go over here to display, check this out. So this is one of 3 manuals that came with it, guys. PMDG 737 Introduction and Use. 118 pages. Now, I'm one of those people that I don't like to use the term study level, but I'm going to say this is a study level aircraft faux show. You don't need to be a pilot to know that one. Tons of useful information in here. Setting up the PMDG in Microsoft. Yeah, from the setup, what didn't you expect, blah, blah, blah. There's so much to go through. Let me see if I can give this sim a little jolt. Sometimes I find when I do a Control-Alt-Delete and go to Task Manager, it kind of wakes it up. Nope, didn't work. Okay, I guess it's still thinking. But yeah, in the meantime, waiting for it to load. Dropped frames detected 39% over the last 2 minutes. Oh boy. Streamlabs, OBS, what are you doing to me? I was literally just in the Ryanair 737 at Gibraltar, and of course the sim crashed on me, guys, so I apologize. Let's see if we can go back to oh, I see. Okay, I need to adjust this. There we go. Now you should be able to see this. I'm hoping. Okay, so this is the manual that came with it, 118 pages. It goes through all this operational stuff. Look at this. These are the liveries that come with it. And it comes with something called an Operation Center. That's the sort of software that is like an all-in-one kind of place for deliveries and everything. Oh, there we go. I think we loaded, guys. So let's go back to the sim real quick. Yes, yes, here we go. Now, what was the code for Gibraltar? Let's see. Gibraltar ICAO, Lima X-Ray Golf Bravo. Well, let's go Lima X-Ray Golf Bravo. And here is the aircraft in all its glory. There it is, guys. Feast your eyes. So it comes, I guess, in the passenger version, the BDSF. Would this be perhaps the cargo freighter version? And then I know this one is Boeing Business Jet. That's what the Bravo Bravo Juliet stands for. So it comes with 3 different versions. I believe there's 12, or was it either 12 or 27 different liveries for the passenger version and the cargo. I think it's combined. But so far, I've only installed the Ryanair livery, as you can see, and it is done through the Operation Center, in case you guys were wondering. So you have to open that software once you install it, and that's where you can do that. Install all the different liveries. I can't wait to see the Southwest livery as well. But yeah, let's launch right here. Should be good to go. This is so exciting, guys. I can't wait to learn this. So I already watched the flight deck to sim tutorial on the cold and dark setup of the 7.3. That one was a 737-800 in X-Plane, the Zebo mod, but should be extremely similar. So let's see. Oh, please don't crash. Yes, 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 yes. Did it load? All right, guys, are you ready? Are you ready for this countdown? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! What the? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. What? Here we go, guys. Here it is. It just automatically brings a smile to my face. And that Ryanair. How about that Ryanair logo on the winglet? How about that? Guys, click that like button for me. New channel here. Ready to provide you with endless hours of flight sim goodness. Look at this. I am very happy here on Simple Takeoffs to have had the opportunity to actually check this plane out on the first day that it came out. I feel like I'm one of the fortunate few because, like I said, based on everything I've heard and seen in the chat rooms today, it is not an easy feat to get your hands on this bad boy. And oh my goodness, the textures are absolutely bananas. Look at the way the light's just reflecting off of it. You can tell that this developer does not mess around. Shout out PMDG. I don't even need to fly this thing to love it. I already love it. Look at the detail, guys. Look at that aesthetic fidelity. First officer, pitot and static. Second auxiliary static port. First auxiliary pitot and static captain. Wow, wow, wow. Airflow sensor handled with extreme care. So I wonder if this is the angle of attack indicator for the stall warning. So I guess because we launched it in a cold and dark state, so but I see it's already connected to an external power unit, a GPU. So I wonder if that's something that you need to go into FMS and set up the different states that you wanted to load in. I don't even want to go in the cockpit. Look at this. Here, let me go in the... Let's go to showcase. Let's do this. Let's do a little walk around here. Real quick. Okay, that's a little too fast. Let's slow it down. Drone speed, we'll call it 7. There we go. Oh my word, this is quite a bit smaller than the 800. Shorter. I really like that Ryanair livery, to be honest. I am a fan. Leave Ryanair alone, teasing them with their landings. PMDG services, wow, wow, wow. Like I said, guys, nothing, absolutely loving the fly-by-wire A320X, but, and I understand that one's free, but my goodness, this is the first high-fidelity sort of pay-wear aircraft I've had, and I can't get enough of how nice they've done the realism of the textures. Like, look at the little dirt and everything everywhere. Look at these little cracks and whatever, the marks and wear and tear, whatever you call it. So this is the aft, I guess the aft cargo compartment. And PMDG, if you are watching this, shout out to you on the way you've just the way you've modeled the visual reflections. Like, my God, look at this. Look at the way look at that. You see this, guys? You see the way the apron is reflected on the center hubcap. These are little things that set this company apart, and it is worth. You know, I haven't even flown this, and it sounds like I'm a kid in a candy store, and I probably am, but I don't even need to fly this. I already love it, guys. Look at this. Wow, wow, wow. I am inside the wheel well. This reminds me of Big Earn when he does the walk arounds. Shout out Flying with Big Earn on YouTube. Southwest Pilot, one of my favorite YouTube channels. Shout out to you, my friend. Inspired me to make this channel. But, oh my word. Okay. So I already set a couple of custom views. Let's go Cockpit. Okay, so it looks like it's kind of on already. Is that because the GPU is connected? I wonder how I can change the state of the aircraft. I want it cold and dark. How do you get a cold and dark? Anyone know? So here I see DC power is on battery. Okay, cool. AC power is on ground. Okay, cool. So we have no DC current right now, and we have voltage, but we don't have current. Interesting. Unless I'm reading that wrong. So many switches, so many things to learn. Present position, wind. I believe they usually put this on heading STS to in order to set the IRS to. Do we put it on a line or nav? You put it on a line, but again, this is not a cold and dark. Speed trim fill, Mach trim fill. Wow, this looks so good. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at that texture. The textures are absolutely nuts. That's like really the one thing that's jumping out at me. Look at the sheepskin. Backrest must be in normal flight position when seat is moving outboard. Okay. Can we test the oxygen? Where's the oxygen mask? Here's the oxygen mask. Oh, you can even move this thing. Cool. As you work your way through the checklist. Interesting. Pressurization, check. Landing altitude. You go up here. I guess, where do you do the landing altitude for the pressurization panel? I really gotta set my views right. There we go. Recirculation fan, isolation valve, packs. I guess these are flashing, it means they're aligning. Oh, okay, this is what I was looking for. I was looking for where you set your this is where you set your cruising altitude for your pressurization, and that's where you would set your landing altitude. What does this do? Manual, alternate, auto. Close, open. Interesting. Oh, I love the way this is so old school. So I have those three views set up. Oh, you know what we're missing? An engine view. Maybe we can do that right now. Let's set our engine view. So it comes like as on a cold and dark with the stairs connected and everything. Or I wonder if it matters like where I launch it. Maybe that has to do with it. But in terms of our little engine view, let's set that up for our streams. What do you guys think of that? Oh yeah, beautiful. Look at that. Alright, we'll save that. We'll call it control number 4. We'll call it view number 4. Cool. And then view number 5 will be this engine. Guys, I'm like literally a kid in a candy store right now. This is worth every single headache I've been through today, and all the wait and every single penny. Honestly, thank you, PMDG. Thank you for finally making my Microsoft Flight Simulator experience a little more varied, should we say, since we all know all we did was A32NX, and well, I don't have the CRJ, but a lot of people fly the CRJ too. Okay, control 4. Let's do that again. I would want it a little bit lower so I could see that fan. Okay, there. We'll call that control 4. We'll come over here. Beautiful. And we'll save the right engine view and call it control 5. Look at the shape of that engine. How it's like kind of like an oval. That's the signature 737 shape, engine shape. I can't wait to actually learn how to fly this thing. Control 5. There we go. So we got 4, 5. Beautiful. Now usually for view number 8, top tip, simple takeoff's top tip, this is what I do, guys. I come down here. I just love how they've modeled the cabin so nicely. Look at those railings for the flaps. Wow. Okay. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be amazing. Yeah, we'll call it. Can't get too picky now. Let's slow this down a little bit. Perfect. We'll call that view number 8. And finally, last but not least, let's set our view number 9er. Like that. For the outside view, I like to do kind of like an isometric front view, like so. This is my, well, the 737-800 is my favorite aircraft, but this is quickly becoming my second favorite. I love this. I just love how it looks. I love how detailed it looks, the freaking reflections. Look back. How about Gibraltar? Look at that, it's a beautiful day in Gibraltar. Microsoft Flight Simulator for the win. Okay, this is not cooperating, so let's go here, here. Hello, friend. He's checking it out. Look, even he's checking it out. It's so nice. Wait, are we supposed to spin this way? Yeah. What the heck is going on? We'll save that for now as view number 9. There we go. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Top tip. This is what they use to remind themselves of their call sign. So you know, when they go like Air Canada 054, this is how they remind themselves. They set it over here. This is the level of realism that this aircraft entails, guys. So if I move this down, let's go to the FMC and have a look what's going on here. 737-700 nav air. So I updated my ARAC. IRS position. So that's where we would set it up, but we don't have a flight right now to worry about, so that's fine. That's where we do our pause in it. Cool. That's where we enter our flight plan. Startup state. Approach apron. Ah, cold and dark. Execute. There we go. So I think our startup state was on apron or wherever it was. So now that we change it to cold and dark, and we execute that. So next time, when I load it, it should be a cold and dark start, guys. PFD. So primary flight display, electronic flight information system, navigation display, map, simulation, service-based failures, okay. Barrel minimums, cool. So this is it allows you to sync the FO and the captain side for the barometer, for the altimeter, sorry. Rudder axis only. I have so much to go through with this. Cool. Equipment, Honeywell. Oh, you can even change the type of mode control panel. Does that change if I do call-ins? So if I want to change it from call-ins. Oh my word, guys, look at this. So this is the Honeywell, and this is the Collins. The level of detail. After takeoff, wings level, heading select. Glide slope. Oh, you can even choose to inhibit the glide slope capture before localizer. So what does that mean? I think it means that if you, so right now it's on deny. If I click allow, if it catches the glide slope for whatever reason before the localizer, then it will start to descend. And that's dangerous because you can capture a false glide slope. I remember Flight Deck to Sim said that once, that it's best to, if you're still not on a straight path on final, to arm the localizer first, and then once you're on loc, then you know, say 5 to 10 miles out, arm the approach mode so you can capture the correct glide slope, because if you capture the incorrect glide slope, that could be very dangerous. The glide slope from another runway underneath you and not the runway you want to go to. Speed reference, N1 select, so that's for manually bugging up their thrust reference and the speed. Interesting, interesting. Foot air, windshield air, what is this? Can't click that. Let's go check out the cabin again. I wonder if they modeled the bathrooms. Where's the bathroom? Is it in the back? Oh, no lavatory, okay. Interesting. Maybe over time they'll add that. They'll add all this stuff. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I want to take this for a spin, so let's go. here. World map. Let's do this. Let's see if we can do a quick takeoff and see what's what, guys. How about that? How about that? It is 11 o'clock here in Toronto. Thank you for joining me live. Don't forget to smash that like button for this young channel as we're attempting to grow to 1,000 subs. I cannot wait to get proficient with this aircraft so I can finally do some 737 ops for you guys. Putting a lot of work to improve the channel. As you guys see, we added a green screen, improving the quality every day. I don't know why it always gives this error. We're just going to ignore it. Let's see. Uh-oh. Why is everything off? Oh, so because we entered a cold and dark stage. But that was, okay, see, you guys saw, I went into the FMS and I changed the aircraft state to a cold and dark. But I thought that would only be in effect, come into play if I load at a gate or a stand. So by default, Microsoft Flight Simulator, when you when you load on the runway, it should be turned on and ready to go. But here, as you can see, I have some setting up to do because the stairs are still here. Okay, so let's go battery power. We know that much. Why isn't it turning on? Interesting. So it is cold and dark, but I should be able to get DC power to the aircraft. Okay, so that's battery off. Let's go. Oh, do I need to bind all my controls? Let's see, battery. No, it seems to be okay. That's odd. Let's go APU gen. How about that? Can we turn on the auxiliary power unit? So in order to do that, we're going to fasten seat belts, switches galore. APU start? No? Now in order to start, it needs fuel. So let's go fuel pumps on. There we go. So standby power is on. DC power is on. Ground power. APU on. Well, at least we managed to turn the APU on. That's a start. There we go. Beautiful. So can we put APU on the bus? Turn those off. I guess it's still not available. APU gen off bus. So the APU is available, but we can't put it on the bus. There we go. So APU is now on both buses, which means I can go ahead and disconnect the external power. There we go. We're going to put the AC power on APU gen. Good. Look at that, folks. Now, of course, the IRLSs need to align. We're doing a little bit of a flow here now, albeit very slowly. Interesting. I need to, I think I need to bind my lights because they're not working on my alpha. Let's see. Yeah, the lights are definitely not working here, so I'm gonna have to manually do it. Okay, position, so that's the nav lights in the Airbus. This is the beacon. We'll turn that on if we're gonna start the engine. Now to start the engine, what do you need? You need APU. First, let's get rid of the stairs. Can we get rid of the stairs here? Oh my goodness, look at all these things you can set. Wow. Default acceleration altitude, thrust reduction altitude, cutback altitude, restore altitude. Jesus. Oh my goodness, guys. I feel like I have so much to do, but this is so cool. Ah. Okay. No, that's for the performance. So there has to be a way to get rid of all these equipment. Show thrust level, blah, blah, blah. Ground services. So these are things we can request. Fuel truck. There we go. Stairs. Release. Disconnecting. That's where the passengers come from. Okay, so we managed to do that. Cool. Now if I go up here, let's see. Yaw dampers can come on. Our hydraulic pumps are on. Let's go APU. So packs are going to, they're off. Isolation valve is open. We'll go APU bleed. Engine bleeds can come off. Oh, cool. So it's like a dual bleed thing going on here. If I turn on both these switches, if I turn that off, let's see if we lose duct pressure. Oh, it's the same. Okay, so I think APU bleed is on. Isolation valve off. Packs are off, sorry. Isolation valve open. APU bleed is on. Engine start switch number 2 on ground. There we go. And just like that, we are starting her up. That's right. Welcome to the first ever live startup here on Simple Takeoffs. Click the like button for this, guys. Click the like button for this, my friends. Whoops. N2. Let's not get too cute here. Introduce the fuel flow. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Smash the like button for this, guys. I cannot contain myself. Have a sip of tea for the startup. Wow. Beautiful. So much to learn, so much to learn, so much to learn, and I cannot wait to do it. Alright, looks like we got a good engine start on the right one. Engine start switch numero 2 is good. Starting engine number 1, and our ignition is on both. That's good. There's N2, hand on the fuel, looking for 25% N2. Introduce fuel. N1 rotation, here we go. Exhaust gas is building, fuel flow. Oh yeah. 737, welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Oh my goodness, guys. I just want to take like 30 gazillion trips with this. Okay. I don't even know what's what. I'm so excited right now. Good, we got a nice stable engine start. So we can say engine start switch is continuous. So let's start with the rest of the flows here. Fuel pumps are all on. APU is off the bus. Let's go. Engine bleeds are on. Pressure building, beautiful. APU bleed is off. Let's go. Anti-ice is as required. Window heat can come on. Overheat. I think I just okay, did I just do an overheat thing there? Let's go. Window heat's on. There we go. Yeah, if you click that, I guess it does some overheat thing. Cabin, duct supply, cabin, passenger, so duct supply. A little cooler here in Gibraltar. Sorry, cooler cabin temperature because it's hotter here in Gibraltar. Flight elevation, let's pretend we're going to flight level 340. Well, not really, but logo lights, anti-collision, wing lights. Turn everything on. Good. See, not much to it, guys. I'm having so much fun just clicking these buttons, guys. Listen, because I'm on the same boat as you. I was, I'm not the type to drop money on every single one of these airplanes. Okay, I was considering very hard if I should buy this. Let me tell you, if you're if you're like me and you're considering whether it's worth the money, take it from me. Go ahead and buy this. You will not regret it, guys. I fully recommend this purchase. This is absolutely awesome. Now, the one thing I wanted to see here, I guess these are still aligning, aren't they? Yeah, okay, whatever. Gear is down, which is always good. Let's say we want to do a flat 5 takeoff, for example. Trim 0.6, call it. Where are the chocks? I saw the chocks haven't been removed. There we go. Chocks have been removed. There we go, guys. From cold and dark to ready to go. This is so amazing. Alright. Okay. Are you guys ready? If you're ready, I'm ready for the first ever simple takeoff with a 737. And there's a little bit of... Oh, okay. I thought there was aileron trim there needed. Let's see... What is this? Remove before use. I guess something to do with the landing gear or something? This is where the transponder is. Interesting, interesting. Okay, well. Cool. This has been nice. So we don't have our aiders aren't aligned. Do we put these on nav or do we put these on the line? I really don't know. I thought we put it on a line. Maybe it's still taking its time. So we can go ahead and do a visual. We'll do a visual here anyway. I just want to take off and just see how it feels, and that's it. I'm not trying to do a serious flight here. Let's do a flight control trick. Frames so far are looking great. Not too bad, nothing to complain. The only thing that's not clear to me right now is this. I guess these are still sort of aligning and we don't know. how long it'll take. Speed trim fail. What the heck is this? Speed trim fail, Mach trim fail. Okay. I know there's a Mach trim and a speed trim somewhere. Mach airspeed warning, number 1, stall warning. Oh, I think we were supposed to put this on STS, and now it's, I believe it is aligning now. Does that mean 8 minutes? Not sure. But I know you're supposed to put this on present position, test, wind, heading, STS. Okay. Cool. In the meantime, let us readjust this view number 9. I want it to be a little lower. How about this? That's a nice view. There we go. Control 9. There we go. Oh yeah, we're ready to go, guys. Everything is set. The only thing I'm waiting for, like I said, is this aiders to align. This is where you set your minimums, flight path vector, cool, barometric, radio, cool, ADF, blah, blah, blah. Let's see if we can tune one of these frequencies for fun. So what is, let's see. Okay. The ICAO code for Gibraltar. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty happy right now that I was able to now I know we didn't do a complete setup, like proper setup from cold and dark, but just the fact that I was able to set it up such that we can get going is pretty a feat onto itself. So let's see, not armed, emergency lights, we can arm those, cabin, circuit breakers, flight deck to sim, where are you at? Why am I getting a speed trim fail and a Mach trim fail? Interesting. And these are still aligning, huh? Let's go Lima, X-ray, Golf Bravo. Okay. If we open those charts, come on. Likes to take its sweet time sometimes. Cockpit voice recorder. Let's test that. Interesting. Okay. So here we go, Gibraltar. Can't seem to load up the Gibraltar thing right now, but that's fine. Okay, let's just take this for a spin, shall we? Let's go parking brake off. Where is the parking brake? Alright. Ready? Ready. Take off. Guys, we're doing this. Oh, those sounds. Toga. Master caution. Uh-oh.
80 knots.
80 knots. Check. We don't have a V1, so we'll just assume one. V1. Rotate. Oh my word.
Positive rate of climb.
You're up. Oh. Why isn't the gear going up? There we go. And we're not going to arm the auto throttle. We're just doing this manually right now. Oh my word, guys, we're flying at freaking 7. And the flight model feels so cool, my goodness. The flight model. Now, I'm not a real pilot, but I can tell you, this already feels like the wind is working against the aircraft compared to the Airbus. Now, I know that one's fly-by-wire, of course, but... Wow, guys, we are actually doing this. Bank angle check. Holy crap, we're in the air. We are doing this. Oh, those sounds. Those beautiful sounds, my goodness. Oh, guys, it sounds so good. It sounds so good. And again, maybe I'm not used to pay-wear aircrafts, but darn. Bank angle check, fellas. Why can't I turn the gear off? That's something I'm gonna have to look into. Wow, wow, wow. Alright. A little bit of turbulence over the mountains here. This is amazing. I'm absolutely loving this, guys. those sounds. I think the textures and the sounds is what's getting me the most so far in terms of impressing me. So we're pretty much flying completely visual here. I can't get the attitude indicator to align, the aiders to align. But I'll look into what I'm doing wrong, but I don't even care right now. Absolutely speechless. I cannot wait to see all the adventures we're going to have on this channel with this, guys. Captaining the 737. Are you kidding me? In Microsoft Flight Simulator. TCAS is off. Where's TCAS? I have no clue where the TCAS is here. But let's not stall the aircraft. Always fly the aircraft first, guys. A little bit of turbulence going over the mountains of the Gibraltar area here. And by the way, there is nav data integration with Navigraph, so if you have a Navigraph subscription, go ahead and download the latest AirAct cycle, and you will see this aircraft show up in your FMS data manager, or excuse me, Nav Data Center application. Flying over the water here. Like, look at the detail in these little sheep furs. Absolutely nuts. And let's not overspeed here. It would help if we had some data. Completely visual. Air indeed. Bank angle check. definitely tell you it feels nice flying this bird. For sure. I still can't believe you can actually change the mode control panel to Honeywell and Collins. Guys, let me know in the comments what you think of this airplane. I'm absolutely loving it right now. That is no word of a lie. Is that the Rock of Gibraltar over there? Looks nice. Trying to find the airport here. Should be right here. Let's scoot her down. Gas is off, that's fine. What is that sound? Alright, let's come in for a landing. I have no idea what that sounds about. Oh my goodness. What the heck is that, guys? That is annoying. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. I guess it was the thrust. So much to learn with this airplane, guys. My goodness. Speed check, flaps. Yeah, she definitely feels sporty, guys. I can tell you that for sure. nice. Let's go back angle check. Had to pick Gibraltar out of all places too, right? Not the easiest place to land exactly. That was a funky go around. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. We had our first go around on the channel with the 737 too. All in one flight. I definitely liking the way the flight model feels. I'm just comparing it to the Airbus. Like, obviously, I don't have any other reference to compare it to, guys, but I definitely got to get the hang of the throttles. Brakes do work. It's just why are we slowing down though? This is the wind. Was a little bit of a disaster, but we got it down. There's a lot of practicing for me to do with this aircraft, guys, but we are on the ground. I love the way it feels. It feels so sporty compared to oh, and I guess that sound, by the way, is a takeoff config test failing maybe, but yeah, it feels a lot more agile and sporty than the Airbus A320 that I'm used to. And again, a little bit of that may be because of the size. Like, I know it's physically a smaller aircraft, but just pressing the throttles, everything just feels so nice and manual, like a proper conventional aircraft. And I'm not gonna lie, it didn't seem too hard to land. Like, I feel like if I just get a bunch of practice, I can butter this. Now, of course, it's hard for you to believe that after seeing the landing that I just did, but reversers worked. That's good to know. Yeah, she feels nice. I like it. I really like how it feels. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I mean, it was not the prettiest, but we managed to take off, have a go around, and come back and have a questionable landing, but a landing nonetheless, guys. This aircraft just brings a whole bunch of smiles to my face, and I cannot wait to just explore it more in great detail. One thing I'm noticing is a little bit sensitive on the taxi, like she just wants to go. why it doesn't start going forward. Like, I shouldn't have to press the throttle to this point to get it to go forward, should I? It's not like it's uphill. Like, look, I'm nearly at Toga. There's definitely something weird with that. I think it, like, I don't know how to explain it. It takes a while to get going. And then once it gets going, the taxiing is very sensitive. Maybe I can kind of look at that, but this is amazing. I'm glad we did this, guys. I'm glad we had this opportunity to take her for a spin on the very first day that it came out. This is a historic night on the channel. Can't stop smiling. I definitely got to go and bind all my buttons. Parking brake is set. Let's go shut her down. Engine start switches to off. And that can all go off. Standby power. I don't know what any of those sounds mean right now. Low oil pressure. Okay, let's turn off the this is so realistic, it's nuts. So battery discharge off. Why are you making that sound, dude? Come on. Okay, we can turn off the fuel pumps, which all these switches are gonna take a while for me to get used to. Cool, that's all cool. Yaw damper is off. Beautiful. And everything up there is off. Oh yeah, the lights. All these guys can come back off. Logo off. Position off. APU is off. Taxi lights. Landing lights. Yeah, like I said, I like the way it felt, guys. Even though that landing was unstable and it was terrible. I liked how it felt. I can totally tell that with a little bit of practice, I kind of found it a little bit easier and more intuitive to control than the Airbus fly-by-wire. Not sure what that was about, but just loving the way that as soon as I took off, the way it reacted, like it kind of swayed against the wind. That does not happen with the Airbus. Or heck, it doesn't even happen with the 787 because of the default as a Sobo flight model. So definitely a bright future for this, guys. Bright future ahead for us all with this aircraft. I am so happy I was able to complete the purchase today. And I am even more happy you guys were able to join me for this live stream. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned a thing or two about this aircraft. And obviously it's a huge learning process for me and looking very much forward to it. But thank you, guys. This is just looks ridiculous. It looks so good. I don't even want to sleep tonight. Alright, if you guys watch this later, don't forget to smash that like button for me, a growing channel, and let's get Simple Takeoffs to 1,000, right? Thank you guys so much, and without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and end it right here. My mouth literally hurts from smiling all night. Alright guys, I'll see you very soon. Take care. I hope you enjoyed this. Peace!